With the name of Almighty One God, who is most merciful and compassionate. My name is Dr. Abu Abdullah. May be peace, greeting, and mercy of Almighty One God on all of you. We are learning the last revelation, Al Quran, which is unchanged since it was revealed more than 1400 years ago. Today we will be learning the last two chapters or surahs of Quran. That is the AlFalaq or dawn or AlNas or mankind. Both. We will be discussing both. There is a difference of opinion relating to the place and period of these surahs revelations. So major issues, divine laws and guidance. Number one, seek refuge with Allah from all evils. And number two, seek refuge with Allah from the slinking whispers. As soon as the Prophet, peace be upon him, began to preach the message of Islam or Allah, it seemed as though he had provoked all classes of the people around him. As his message spread, the opposition of the disbelieving Quraysh also became more and more intense. As long as they had any hope that they would be able to prevent him from preaching his message by throwing some temptations in his way or concluding some bargain with him, their hostility didn't become very active. But when the Prophet, peace be upon him, completely disappointed them by the fact that he would not accept any kind of compromise with them in the matter of faith. And in Surah Al Kafirun, they were plainly told, I don't worship those whom you worship, nor are you worshippers of him whom I worship. For you to your religion, in your religion, and for me mine. The hostility reached its extreme limits. More particularly, the families whose members, men, women, boys, or girls, had accepted Islam were burning with rage against the Prophet, peace be upon him. They were cursing him, holding secret consultations to kill him quietly in the darkness of the night, so that the Bani Hashim could not discover the murderer and rude revenge. Magic and charms were being worked on him so as to cause his death, make him fall ill or become mad. Shaitans from among the men and jinns spread everywhere to whisper one or another evil into the hearts of the people against him. And the Quran he had brought to incite suspicion so that he might run away. There were many people who were burning with jealousies, for they could not tolerate that a man from a different family or clan should flourish and becomes prominent. For example, the reasons why Abu Jahl was Abu Jahl was crossing every limit in his hostility to the Prophet, peace be upon him, by him. We and Bani Abdul Manaf, to which the Prophet belonged, were rivals of each other. They fed the poor. We too fed the poor. They provided convenience to the people. We too did the same. They gave donations. We too gave donations, so much so that when they and we have become equal in honor and nobility. They now proclaim that they have a prophet who is inspired from heaven. How can we compete with them in his field? By God, we will never acknowledge him nor affirm faith in him. So, under these conditions, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was commanded to tell the people, I took refuge with the Rabb, means Allah, of the divine, of the dawn, from the evil of everything that he has created, and from the evil of the darkness of the night, and from the evil of magicians, men and women, and from the evil of jealousy, and to tell them, I sent refuge with the Rabb of mankind, the King of mankind, the Creator of mankind, and the God of mankind, from the evil of the whispers who returns ever and ever again, who whisper evil into the hearts of men, whether he be from among the jinns or men. This is similar to what the Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, had been told to say, that when Pharaoh had expressed his desire to kill him his will, before his full court. I have taken refuge with my Rabb and your Rabb against every amongst persons who does not believe in the day of resurrection, day of reckoning. I have taken refuge with my Rabb and your Rabb against you injuring me. On both situations, these illustrations, these illustrious prophets of Allah, peace be upon them, were confirmed with well equipped, resourceful, and powerful enemies. They stood firm on the message of truth against their strong opponents, even though they had to material power on the strength of which they could fight them, and and utterly disregarded the threats, dangerous plans, and hostile devices of enemy, saying, we had taken refuge with the Rabb of universe against you. Obviously, we had taken refuge with the Rabb of universe against you. Obviously, such firmness and steadfastness can be shown only to the person the conviction that the power of his Rabb is the supreme power, that all powers of the world are insignificant against him, and that no one can harm the one who had taken his refuge. Only such a person can say, I will not give up preaching the word of truth. I care the least for what you may say or do, for I have taken refuge with my Rabb and your Rabb and Rabb of whole universe. So now we recite both surahs. First surah, Falaq, means dawn. Say, I seek refuge with the Rabb of dawn from the evil of all that he has created, and from the evil of darkness when it overspread, from the evil of those who blow its knot in knots, and from the evil of the envied when he envies. And in the surah, the purpose is the seek refuge with Allah from all evils. And then we recite Surah An-Nasr. Say, I seek refuge in the Rabb of mankind, the King of mankind, the real God of mankind, from the evil of retreating whisper, who whispers into the hearts of mankind, whether he be from among the jinn or from among mankind. And here it is described, seek refuge with Allah from the retreating whispers. So my friends, this is the end of this last chapter of Quran. Keep watching my channel, Dr. Abu Abdullah.